breast cancer. The words alone can be scary, but let's face it, fear doesn't help anyone. Early detection can make all the difference, and that's why it's so important to know the signs. And today, we'll go over 8 dangerous signs of breast cancer that you should check for every morning. Make sure to stick around till the end, because we'll also share 2 important tips to help reduce your risk. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Sign 8. A change in breast shape or size. Have you ever woken up and felt like one breast just looks or feels different than the other? We all know it's normal for one breast to be slightly bigger than the other. No big deal, right? But what if, all of a sudden, one breast becomes noticeably larger, smaller, or changes shape for no obvious reason? That's when it's time to pay attention. Here's why this matters. Breast cancer can cause swelling in the tissue or even a mass that presses against the skin, leading to visible changes. This isn't just about size. It could also be how your breast moves or feels. So, what should you watch for? Sudden asymmetry, like one breast looking swollen or out of balance, a feeling of heaviness in one breast, and changes in the contour or visible distortion. Here's a quick tip. Stand in front of a mirror and raise your arms above your head. Do your breasts move the same way? Is there a difference in shape or contour? These subtle changes might seem minor, but they can be important clues. Don't ignore them. Sign 7. A new lump or thickening. When was the last time you checked for lumps during your shower? Now, before you rush through that morning routine, let me tell you why this is important. While we all know that a lump is the classic sign of breast cancer, did you know not all lumps are cancerous? Still, a hard lump that doesn't move and keeps growing? That's one to never ignore. Here's your morning tip. Take advantage of that warm water during your shower. It makes your skin more relaxed, and you can feel for any changes more easily. Use your fingertips and gently press around your breast and armpit areas. Sounds simple, right? But here's the thing. Even a small lump can signal something bigger, so don't overlook it. And if you find something that feels off, don't hesitate. Call your doctor. Sign 6. Skin changes on the breast. Now, imagine looking in the mirror and noticing something unusual. The skin on your breast looks thickened, almost like an orange peel. Maybe it's red, dimpled, or feels rough to the touch. You might brush it off as irritation from a tight bra or dry skin. But wait, this could be more than just a rash. These changes might signal a rare form of breast cancer called inflammatory breast cancer. It happens when cancer cells block the lymphatic vessels in your breast skin, causing redness or a rash that doesn't go away, thickened, uneven skin texture, and dimpling or puckering that looks unusual. So, what should you do? Here's a quick check. Gently run your fingers over your skin. Does it feel bumpy, thick, or different from normal? If so, don't panic, but don't ignore it either. Early detection is your best defense. A quick visit to your doctor could make all the difference. Think you'd notice skin changes right away? Wait until you hear about sign number 4. It often hides in plain sight. Sign 5. Nipple discharge. A lot of people think this only happens to new moms, but that's not the case. If you're not breastfeeding and you notice discharge coming from one or both nipples, it's a sign you shouldn't ignore. This discharge could be clear, milky, or even bloody. Scary? Sure. But it's your body trying to send you a message. Here's what might be going on. Breast cancer can sometimes affect the ducts behind your nipple, causing this unusual discharge. And sometimes, it's the very first sign something's wrong. Pay attention to any discharge that appears without squeezing, or if it looks odd, like blood or strange colors. Now, before you panic, let's clear this up. Nipple discharge doesn't automatically mean cancer. It could be something less serious, like a hormonal imbalance or an infection. But it's definitely a sign that something isn't right. Your best move? Get it checked out by a doctor. Okay, nipple discharge sounds scary, right? But the next sign is even more alarming because it's easy to miss. Sign 4. Persistent pain in the breast or armpit. Sure, tenderness can pop up during certain times of the month, but what if the pain doesn't go away? That's when you should take a closer look. Breast cancer can sometimes spread to nearby tissues, causing discomfort that's hard to ignore. This pain might show up as a deep ache, a sharp stabbing sensation, or tenderness that doesn't match your menstrual cycle. And here's something you might not think about: the armpit. That's right, breast cancer can affect the lymph nodes under your arms, leading to pain or even a lump. This is why a thorough self-exam includes checking the armpit area too. Here's how to check. Use the pads of your fingers and press gently in a circular motion around your breast and armpit. If something feels off, pain, swelling, or a lump, don't ignore it. Talk to your doctor. Persistent pain is one thing, but the next sign we're about to discuss is often dismissed as a normal part of aging. Stick around because this could save your life. Sign 3. Changes to the nipple. Let's talk about something you might not think to check every day. Your nipples. Yes, you heard that right. Have you ever noticed your nipple acting out of the ordinary? Maybe it's pulling inward, looking flaky, or feeling itchy. These changes might seem like no big deal, but they could be waving a red flag about something deeper. Here's the deal. When cancer's involved, it can lead to things like nipple inversion, where the nipple turns inward instead of outward. You might also notice flaky or scaly skin, like the area has been through a rough patch, or persistent itching and discomfort that doesn't go away. These aren't things to brush off. Now, what should you do? First, inspect your nipples regularly. Yes, it's that important. If you see or feel anything unusual, don't panic, but also don't ignore it. While it might not be cancer, changes like these could signal other health issues that need attention. Sign 2. Redness or warmth in the breast. You wake up one morning and your breast feels unusually warm to the touch. Or maybe you notice red patches that weren't there yesterday. Your first thought might be an infection or maybe skin irritation, but what if it's something more serious? Here's why this matters. These symptoms could be early signs of inflammatory breast cancer, a rare but aggressive type of cancer that often shows up as inflammation rather than a lump. It can make your breast feel warm to the touch, and the skin might look red or even swollen. So, what should you do? Pay close attention to any changes in temperature or color around your breast. If you notice redness that doesn't go away, or if your breast feels warmer than usual for no clear reason, don't brush it off. Early detection is key, especially with something as aggressive as inflammatory breast cancer. Sign 1. Unexplained weight loss or fatigue. Ever wake up feeling completely drained, even after a full night's sleep? If that's happening often, it's time to pay attention. Occasional fatigue is normal, but constant unexplained exhaustion could be your body sending a serious warning. In some cases, extreme tiredness might signal breast cancer. Now, let's talk about weight. Have you noticed the scale dropping even though you haven't changed your diet or exercise routine? While unexpected weight loss might seem like a win, it can be a red flag when paired with ongoing fatigue. This could mean your body is battling something bigger, like breast cancer. If you are experiencing both unexplained weight loss and constant exhaustion, reach out to your healthcare provider. It's always better to catch potential problems early rather than waiting. And before we wrap up, here are 2 crucial tips to help reduce your breast cancer risk. First, focus on maintaining a healthy lifestyle. This includes eating a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Regular physical activity, like walking or exercising a few times a week, can help keep your body strong. Limiting alcohol intake is also key, as drinking too much alcohol has been linked to an increased risk of breast cancer. Second, get screened regularly. If you are over 40 or have a family history of breast cancer, it's important to talk to your doctor about how often you should be screened. Regular mammograms are one of the most effective ways to detect breast cancer early, even before symptoms show up. Early detection gives you a better chance of successful treatment. Have you or someone you know experienced any of these signs? Share your thoughts in the comments below. It might just help someone else. If this video helped you in any way, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with a friend, a sister, or anyone you care about. Early awareness can literally save lives. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up.